Hello dear student, today we will start the words problem. The words problem is based on the division. Now start from the first one example. Now see this one here. Same has the 56 orange. If we put them the equally in the 5 basket and how many orange will be left over. Now see dear kids, the solution of the words problem is what? First of all write down the given condition. Your given condition is what? Same has 56 orange and the total number of basket is there given to you. This is our 5, and then we have to find out how many orange will be left over. It means that how can we find by using the division method. Okay, so simple method we have to using the division method. For a first one, first of all the 56 divided by 5. Why? Because the same has a 56 orange and we put that them equally in 5 basket. It means that we are to using the simple division method, and how many orange will be left over. It means that 56, so simple divided by 5, because of 5 1 ja 1, this is our 5, 5 minus 5 is a 0, and the remaining is was 6, 6 is also come here. Okay, because of 5 1 ja 1 and the 5 2 ja 10, that is why you have to use only the 5 1 ja 1, this is our 5, and the 6 minus 5 is what 1. It means that your remainder is what 1. Okay, and your question is what is your 11. Question is what 11 and the remainder is what 1. It means that your question is what? How many orange will be left over. It means what? How many orange will be left over? Only one orange will be left over. Why? Because your final answer, your remainder is what 1. That is why your correct answer is what? One orange will be left over. Now next one, we have to start from the next one example. 3 students can sit on a bench. How many benches is are needed for the 732 students? Now see, listen here. First of all, read the information carefully. Your information is given to you. It means what? The 3 students can be sit on the bench, and given condition is what? The total number of students is given to you. This is a 732. It means that we have to write down the given condition is what? 3 students can be sit on the bench, and the total number of students is what? 732. It means that we have to divide it into 3 equal parts. The 3 equal parts, it means that we have to using the division method, we have to solve this question. Okay, here will be 3 divided by 732. Okay, now we have to solve this question because 3 2 ja 6. Okay, this is our 7 minus 6 is our 1, and the remain next is what? 3 3 is also come here because 3 4 ja 12, this is our 12 is come here because 13 minus 12 is what? 1, and the last one is a 2 is also come here because 3 4 ja 12, that is why your remainder is what? 0 0 0. Because 2 minus 2 is what? 0, and the 1 minus 1 is what? 0, and the last one is a 0 minus 0 is what? 0. It means that your condition is already given to you because a 3 student can be sit on a bench. How many benches are needed for the 732 student? It means that the condition is what? The 3 student can be sit on a bench, and the total number of students is are given to you by using the division method. You have to solve the example very correctly. Now the next one example, start from the next example. So please listen here. Now next example, example number third. A color box has a head crayon, 8 crayon. How many similar boxes are needed for the 815 crayon? How will be there any crayon left? Now see, listen here. The condition is are given to you because the color box has a 8 crayon first one, and how many similar boxes are needed for the 815. It means that using the division method. Why? Because the condition is are given to you. A color box has a 8 crayon. Now see, listen here, how many boxes is are needed. Okay, that is why we are to using the division method. Now we have to solve the example. First of all, the write down the condition is given to you. A color box has a 8 crayon. It means that here will be 8 using the simple division method. This is our 815. Now we have to solve the example very clearly. This is our 8 1 ja 1, because 8 minus 8 is what, 0. Next one is what, 1. Now see, listen here, because 8 1 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16, but 1 is also given to you, but 1 is not directly divided. That is why we have to write down the 0. Okay, and the next number is what, 5, because the 5 is also come here. Okay, now we have to solve this example, because 8 1 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16, but 16 number is also greater than that of 15. That is why we have to using the only 8 1 ja 8. That is why we are to using the 8 1 ja 8. It means that this is your 15 minus 8, your remainder is what, 7. Why? Because 15 minus 8 is equals to what, 7. It means that you have to write down the last line. Your question is what, how many similar boxes are needed. It means that the 10 boxes are needed for the 815, but out of this the 7 crayon is are left. This is our question is what, 101, and your remainder is what, 7. It means that your 7 crayon is are left. Now next one example, you have to start from the next one example. The bookshop gives a 9 notebook to each student. If there are a 956 notebook in the shop, how many students can get the notebook? How many notebook is are left? See, listen here. First of all, write down the given condition. The solution of the example is what? The bookshop gives a 9 notebook to each student. Okay, condition is given to you. First of all, the bookshop gives the 9 notebook to each student, but we have to find out the, if there are a 956, if there are a 956 notebook. Okay, it means that here will be 9 simple divided by 956. Okay, 9 divided by 956, because a 9 1 ja 1. Okay, 9 minus 9 is what, 0. Next one is what, 5 is also come here, because a 5 is a smaller number than that of 9. That is why we have to using the 0. Okay, and the next number is what, 6. 6 is also come here. It means that your correct answer is what, 56. Now see, listen here, 9 1 ja 1, 9 2 ja 18, 9 3 ja 36, 9 4 ja, okay. It means that the 9 5 ja 45, and the 9 6 are 54. It means that the 9 6 are 54, because the 56 minus 54 is equals to 2. It means that the 6 minus 4 is equals to 2, 5 minus 5 is equals to 0, and the last one is 0 minus 0 is equals to 0. It means that the 10 students can get the notebooks. 106 students get the notebook. And how many notebooks are left? There is a 2 books is are left. Why? Because the condition is are given to you, because the bookshop gives the 9 notebook to each student. And okay, if there are a 956 notebook in their shop, how many students get the notebook? How many students are left? Definitely your answer will be coming the, because a 9 bookshop gives a 9 notebook, because your question is what, 106, and your remainder is what, this is our 2. It means that the 106 student can get the notebook, and the 2 students is what, left. Okay, and the 2 students get at the left. Okay, hope so. This all the words problem actually are based on your division. So simple, using the division method we have to solve the example very completely. It means that we have to find the quotient, divisor, dividend, and the remainder is the 4 thing is very very important for your solving the words problem. It means that we have to write down the given condition, we have to write down the calculation part, and next write down your last line. This is our format, this is our way we have to solve the words problem, which are actually is based on your division method. Hope so everyone student understood the concept regarding your words problem is based on the division. And next topic we will start from the next obvious video, and have a nice day.